Okay, let us see how to add the levels. Okay, so here by default, initially if you open the software, you will get two levels and the distance in between the level will be 4 meters. Okay, level height will be nothing but floor height will be 4 meters initially if you open the software generally. Okay, but if suppose, okay, we are having multiple number of stories. Okay, in such cases what we have to do means we have to go with adding the levels. Okay, so how to add the levels? So to add the levels in the architecture, you can find in the architecture menu, here you can find level option in the datum elements. Okay, level is a datum element. You can see level option and the shortcut key is LL. If you type LL, you will get level. Okay, select level. As you select level, here you will get draw tools. Okay, only two draw tools. One is line and one is pickaxes. So we can able to draw level either using line or pickaxes. Okay, if you use this line, you need to specify the start point and end point of the level. Okay, but if you choose pickaxes, you can go with the reference of any previous level. Okay, so first let me explain you the line. So in the line, now I would like to create one more level at 3 meters height from level 2. Okay, I just want to create one more level at 3 meters height from level 2. So without giving any offset here, so I'm just look at this as I'm taking my cursor. So it is my the dimensions are changing. Okay, currently it is of 2500. Now I'm just making it as 3000. I'm just entering it as 3000 and then press enter. So look at this, automatically it will use the point at 3 meters above that level. Okay, and next second point is we have to specify. So I'm just taking this reference so that I can end at exact that point and I'll perform a click there. Okay, and then press escape to get out of that drawing there. Okay, so still I'm in tool only, still I'm in command, the same command, same tool. So this is how, if suppose if you want offset, so I'm just taking an offset of 2500. Okay, enter, and now I can specify this level so that I can get the level 2500. Okay, at a distance of 2500. I'm specifying this level as a reference. Look at this. So it is drawing the level at 2500 mm distance apart from the reference level I am giving. Okay, okay, giving the offset is very much important. We have to understand this offset. Okay, it will be a little bit confusing, but if you once understand the concept behind it, then it will be more easier. Okay, so this is about how we can uh, create the level. Okay, by giving the offset and without giving the offset. Okay, without giving the offset, you need to adjust this dimension by using the cursor. Okay, so now adjusting the cursor. Okay, my cursoring is 2800, but I need 3000. So simply I can enter the value 3000. Okay, if you enter the value 3000, automatically it will takes it as the value which you are giving it as the distance. Okay, the dimension, the distance. So I'm giving 3000. So automatically it will takes first point at 3000 meters. Okay, sorry, 3000 mm apart from the level. Okay, and for suppose look at this, I have all this level started evenly, uniformly at one point, but this level is little bit inside, right? So if you want to make it level, you just click on that level. Okay, you can find the circular option there. Just have a long press there, drag it, and you can make the reference to the remaining levels and you can place it there. Okay, this is how can we create the level by using line option. We can create the level by using a pickaxis also. Select pickaxis, and pickaxis we need to specify the axis and we need to specify the offset. Okay, so I would like to have the level at 3000 once again. Okay, so this is, so sorry, it has 300, 3000. Okay, this is my level reference. I'm giving this level as reference, so it is drawing, it is placing the level, new level at 3 meters distance apart from the reference. Okay, 3 meters away from the reference. Okay, so if you want to place the level at the bottom with the same offset, I just want to place the level at the bottom. So now I'm specifying this as the reference and the level is being placed at the bottom. Okay, sometimes the level will get overlaps on one each other. Okay, So if I click one more time here, I'll get level 7, level 8 overlapped on level 7. Okay, need to be more careful while adding the levels. Okay, this is how we can add the levels. So if you don't want any level, you can simply select it and click on delete. So look at this, as you create the level here, automatically that many levels will be added in floor plans and ceiling plans. Okay, the same levels will be added in floor plans, ceiling plans. As we create here, it will automatically added. Okay, so I'm just deleting the remaining levels here. It will last, just select it and click on delete. Okay, or else select it in the modify tools. You can find the delete option here. You can click on this delete. So now I've created a level here. So if you want, you can name the levels. Okay, from the level 1, I'm just naming it as ground level. Okay, click on S to change, to rename it. For the level 2, I'm changing as first floor level. Okay, click on S. Okay, next level 3, changing as second floor level. Okay, so like this we can go for changing the names of the level. Okay, here you can see the bubble indication, bubble and level name and height of the floor height it is showing. So every time it will show the floor height from the bottom. Okay, from the bottom, from the ground level. So this second floor level is at 6 meters distance from the ground level. This first floor level is at 3 meters distance. Don't get confused. Okay, by looking at 6,000, you may think that this 6,000 may be between this FFL and SFL. Okay, so this is the cumulative distance. Okay, now if we want to place the same indication on the either sides of the level, so I want the same indications of ground level, okay, distance and level names on this side as well. Simple thing, you can select the level and here you can find the box. Okay, bubble, select this, check this box. Okay, so then you will get the level name and level height indication on either side of the levels. Okay, on either sides. If you don't want this side, you can select this and you can uncheck here, select and uncheck. Okay, so here you are it is showing the lock symbol. So we have locked all the levels. So if you go with changing any one level, automatically all the levels length will be increased because all the levels have been locked. If you want to change initially for only for individual, okay, select it and drag it. Now only individual level will be changed. how, how do you units in this like Yeah, units we have already discussed that in the first thing. Initially, we need to set the units here. So look at this length units in mm. So wherever in the project, wherever whatever the value you will enter, it will be taken in mm only. Okay. So even for suppose if it is a 6 meters, right? Instead of 6 meters, I just go with the 7. Yes, if you want the indication, okay, unit indication, you can go with this level and you can, sorry, you can select here mm unit symbol. Okay, length mm. So now look at this, it shows us mm. Okay, unit as mm. Even for the meters also we can get simple thing, go to un. So I'm just changing from mm to units, I'm changing from mm to meters, add unit symbol em, and then click on OK. Now look at this, automatically it will changes the units. If we have created anything, if you have taken the units in mm, then automatically if once after changing the units, the same changes will be applied to the entire project. No need to change everywhere again and again. Okay, it will update the changes everywhere in the project if you change it once. So adding the levels, is it clear? Adding the levels. Yeah, now we have successfully added the levels. Next thing is, now I just want to create, okay, just want to create the staircase connecting level 1 to level 2. Okay, I just want to create the staircase connecting level 1 to level 2. First, let me explain you how to draw the staircase. So we need to open the ground level. So what is the ground level here? That is GL. So open the ground level. Okay, from the bottom level, always we need to open the level which is at the bottom. Okay, as I require to add the staircase in the ground floor, so I'm opening the ground level. So click on the staircase. Here in the staircase we have two types. Okay, one is we can directly place the components here, stair shapes. By default we have certain stair shapes here. Okay, spiral case and dog leg and L shape. Okay, U shaped. Okay, this staircase we can place it directly by choosing it. For suppose if you want this U-shaped, okay, select this U-shaped. Automatically, look at this. The run width will be 1 meter. Okay. If you want to change the run width, you can change this run width. And in the properties, cross-check the properties. So base level, nothing but the staircase will start from ground level and it will end at first floor level. Okay. Even for the staircase also, we can go with base offset and top offset. And by okay, so as we have given the floor height, right? So depending upon the floor height, it will calculate the riser height and thread. Okay. So the riser height is 0.1875 and we'll get 18 number of stairs. Okay. Sorry, we'll get 16 number of stairs for 0.1875 riser height. Okay. I'm just placing a staircase. So for suppose if you want to change the orientation here, click space bar. Okay. If you click space bar, we'll get changing orientation. Okay. Spacebar is used to change the orientation. Okay, I'm just placing. Okay, let us place a staircase here. And then click on finish. Let us see it in 3D view. Okay, look at this. We have staircase, and if you place here roof, automatically we'll get the connection here. So our staircase will start here, and it will be from level 1 to level 2. Let us see it in the elevational view. Look at this. This is our staircase. From level 1, it will start and until level 2. Change. So this is north elevation. Yeah, for the default staircase we cannot get the landing, but if you want the landing we can go with creating it on our own. Okay, how to change the units of components like doors and windows. Units of doors and windows, look at this. Automatically it is in okay, depending upon the template we'll get the units here for the components. For this, if you want to get the units in feet, you can change the template there. Okay, you can go with the another template. So imperial, if you go for imperial templates, you will get the units in feet and inches. If you go for metric templates, you'll get the units in meters, millimeters. Okay. Now let us see how to draw the staircase on our own by creating landing. Okay. So I just want landing also. So for this default types, so we have to compromise with the shape it is. Okay. But if you want to have the one which is of our own, okay, we can create it. Okay, I'm just going with run left. Okay, run left, and then so my actual run width is 1 meter itself. If you want to increase this run width is nothing but the width of the staircase. Okay, the width of stair. This is the run width. You can change if you want. So I'm just drawing the staircase here. So first I have started here, and you can see at the bottom it is showing, it is guiding us. 5 risers has been created and 11 are remaining. Okay, I've created 5 risers, 11 are remaining. I'm created 9 risers and remaining are 7. Okay, so I'll end up here. So I for that certain height I just want the landing. Okay, for certain distance I just want the landing. Okay, so after creating landing, look at this, 0.9 meters. Now 1 meter landing I have. Okay, 1 meter landing. So I'll just go with the next flight. Okay, and then click on finish. Look at it in 3D view. Okay, so this is how we can create with the landing. So this we can change as well. So this railing also we can change. Okay, if you want to flip the direction. So let us see it in the elevational view. Look at this. This is started from the ground floor and to the first floor. So if you want to change the orientation, nothing but, so this is a bottom right. Okay, this is touching the ground level. If you want to flip it, for suppose if you want to make this as bottom and this as a top, you can flip it. Just go to the ground plan view and select the staircase. You will get arrow mark. Click on this arrow mark. It will flips. Go to 3D view. Look at this. It will flips. It will make this stairs as bottom and this stairs at the top. Okay, nothing to worry, it will be at until level 2 only. Okay, from level 1 to level 2 staircase. So once again I'll explain you how to draw the staircase. It will be a little bit confusing. Okay, listen carefully. Click on stair. Okay, here it run should be active. Run should be active. So I'll just go with automatic landing here. Okay, first point you need to specify, and let's create certain few stairs first in the first flight. Okay, and then remaining in the next flight. So now automatically it has given the landing. This is a landing of 1 meter, automatic landing, and then click on finish. Okay, let us see it in 3D view. Okay, for suppose if we want to change this railing types, okay, simply select it and go to railing type here and you can change it. So instead of glass, if you want a grill type, you can change it. Okay, even for this as well you can change it. Select the railings and you can go with save. And if suppose if you want to delete it, you can delete. Okay, we can place the railings by using this place on host. We have seen sketch path, right? Place on host and select the host. So if you want to place railing on threads, you can click on threads. If you want to place it on stringer, select stringer. Okay, let me place it on threads and select the component. Okay, it will automatically place the railings on it. This is about place on host railing. So in the spiral case staircase, so in the spiral case staircase, if you want to draw here, the process is a little bit different. Click on staircase. We have here spiral case staircase. Okay, select it. First thing is you need to specify the center point of the staircase. Next, you need to specify the radius. Okay, depending upon the radius here, the number of the flip, nothing but the rotation of the staircase depends. Depending upon the radius, the rotation depends. Okay, so I'm giving 0.2. Okay, then click on finish here now. Let us see in 3D view. Look at this. This is a spiral case. Okay, and even for this also we can go with changing in the material and adding the material here. Same the process is, we can go with this add paint as well. Okay, go to modify and click on add paint. By using this as well we can change the here materials. Okay, you can apply the materials here or colors. paint twice. Can assign the tile as well. Even in this also, if you want to click this direction, you can click on, you have to select the staircase and you have to click on this arrow mark so that it will flip the direction. Now the direction will be flipped. So this will be the up side and this will be the downward direction. So creating the staircase, this is about the staircase creation. Yeah, if you want to make use of these tools, by default you can select and you can place it directly. Okay, select those things and you can, if you want to increase the width, you can go with increasing the width. Okay, sorry, 1.5. Here is a little bit different. I have drawn this off on while drawing. I have created landing and then again I have continued with the staircase. So like this, by using the stair options and draw tools in the staircase, we can draw the stairs of our own shapes. Okay, so currently the stairs, all the stairs are placed in the first floor. First of all, if you want the ground floor, if you want the staircase in the first floor, you need to open the first floor level. Okay, you need to open the first floor level and here you need to draw. Okay, for suppose I'm just drawing here. So the base level will be first floor and the top level will be second floor. Okay, here it will draw the staircase connecting first floor and second floor. Okay, so let us see it. Then click on finish. Let us see it in 3D view. It will be better visible in elevational view. Okay, so look at this. The staircase is in now, it is in the first floor. Okay, so likewise we have to change the base constraint and top constraint for the staircase as well to change its position. Is it clear about staircase? Placement of staircase. Yeah, while practicing you will face definitely the issues for placing the staircase. It will be a little bit confusing. So it is a fact that staircase is a little bit difficult in this Revit software, placing the staircase. And for the staircase, in the staircase we have certain advanced options also. If you want to create the staircase of your own shape, okay, own shape, then we have to make use of this model in place elements. That is a complete different topic, a different subject. Okay, model in place is completely different subject to create something as required to us. Okay, to create something as required to us which is not at all existing. Okay, which is not at all previously existing. So to create such kind of elements, we'll make use of model in place option here. Okay, this is completely advanced one and different subject. Okay, before going to this, we need to have the basic things, basic tools. We need to have idea on some basic other tools. So this is about staircase. Now let us see roof. So in the roof, here you can see in the roof we have various types of roofs. Okay, so in this class we'll just learn roof by footprint. Okay, select roof, automatically roof by footprint will be added. So first, as you click on this roof, lowest level notice. So you have created the roof on the lowest level. Would you like to move it to ground level? So we have to move it to first floor level, right? The roof should be at first floor level. Click on S. Okay. Next is, so after creating this, you need to change the properties. For the roof also, we need to select the thickness of the roof, type of the roof. Okay. And now let me create the roof for this particular building. Okay. So here, define slope option is on. Concentrate. Define slope option is on. Okay. So now I'm just going with pick axis tool from draw tools bar, and I'm just drawing the roof. Okay. So I'm creating the roof. So look at this here. This symbol indicates we have sloped roof. Okay, it will create the slope, and the slope is 30 degrees. The slope is 30 degrees. Okay, this as similar to floor, roof also should be connective. Okay, and it should be a single loop. Okay, then click on finish. Look at this here. We have not connected. So let us go with extension. Then click on finish. Let us see it in 3D. So look at this. We have created the roof here. So this kind of roof will get when define slope option is on. Okay, sloped roof. We'll get this kind of roof. When the define slope option is on, we'll get this kind of roof. Okay, even for this roof also, we can go with adding the material. Okay, so go to edit type, and in the edit, let me duplicate it. Okay, click on edit, and in the material, I'm just changing the material to tile category, roofing tile. So I'm adding roofing tile, which is defaultly present here. Okay, click on OK. So look at this. So this is a roofing tile. If you want some advanced types of tiles, you can go with adding the new material. Okay, if you want advanced, you can go with adding the new material here from the asset browser. So in the same, I would like to change its property. Look at this, these are the roofing tiles. This we'll usually see in our daily life. Okay, it is updating. Then click on apply. Okay, again click on OK here. Now look at this, we have a roofing tile. Okay, so if you want to adjust its slope, you can select this. You will get here controlling vertices. Select this control vertices to adjust the slope. Okay, you can increase or decrease the slope. So if you want flat type of roof, okay, if you want flat roof instead of this sloped roof, if you want flat roof, you can go with drawing the flat roof also. Okay, for time being, I'm just deleting this roof. Okay, and I just go with creating roof, and here it was asking to the lowest level notice. Okay, you have created the roof on the lowest level. Would you like to move it to first floor? Okay, you need to select here first floor because I need the roof placement in the first floor. Okay, now create the roof by unchecking this define slope. Okay, uncheck this define slope, and you can proceed with creating the roof. Now we'll get the flat roof. It should be closed, just similar to floor. Okay, let us see it in 3D. Look at this. Now this is a flat roof. Okay. So if you want to connect the staircase to the roof, you have to give the base offset of roof thickness. Okay, this is about roof. So if you want to place this railings just on this roof, okay, on the roof you want to place the railings. Now what happened means, now if you go with this ground level activation, it will place the railings in the ground floor. Okay, so now open first floor level. Okay, just go with the railings. I'm just creating the railings. By using this pickaxe tool. Exactly on the boundaries. So here I need the opening. Okay, here I need the opening. So I'll go with splitting the portion and I'll delete this. Now I can go with finish. Even look at this. For this also we have to provide the offset. We have to provide the offset for the railing because it should be placed inside that above inside the roof, right? So while placing, you need to specify the offset. You have to specify the offset here. Okay, automatically it will create a path 50 mm inside the reference which we are specifying. Okay, so let us create the spacing here, opening for this railing by splitting and deleting the port. Then click on finish. Let us see it in 3D. So look at this. Now we have created the railing on the roof, just like instead of parapet wall, we have created the railing. Okay, you can go with increasing the number of stairs and decreasing the number of stairs as per our requirement. Now look at this. We have stair exactly attaching to the roof. Earlier we have a little bit gap there, so I have changed the number of stairs. Okay, desired as 15. Okay, so that it will increase the stair height, riser height, and it will attach us exactly to the floor roof. Let us come back to the doubt. Ma'am, how can we model staircase using line sketch? Yeah, using line sketch is nothing but you are asking to explain me about drawing the staircase, right? Not by placing the component. Okay, let me open the ground floor plan view. So click on the stair. For 17 people, for 17 version people, you will get here two options in the staircase. One is stair by sketch and other one is stair by component. Am I right? For 2017 version, you will get two options here, stair by sketch and stair by component.